हेलो, हाय गाइस। बड़े ज़माने बाद आ रही हूँ मैं अपने चैनल में, बड़ा अजीब सा लग रहा है ना। It's fine. So छोटी सी स्ट्रीम करने वाली हूँ आज मैं एंड छोटी सी स्ट्रीम करने वाली है, दैट्स इट। उसके बाद फिर मैं जागरण पे जाऊँगी आरपी खेलना है। हाय अजिंक्य, हेलो। हाय निर्मल, हेलो। हाय हॉक। मैं बेरंग तू चमक है, फर्क है, फर्क है, फर्क है। अच्छा अच्छा। हाय हाय कूल रॉक, हेलो। हाय लाइव, आई एम आयुष, नाइस टू मीट यू। नाइस टू मीट यू टू आयुष, बट you're cool rock. Hi Orpon690. Wow, nice name. छोटी सी stream, yes, छोटी सी stream. Then I go to Jagran play. So I'll be done. मेरा मन तो नहीं है आरपी करने का, मतलब आई वांट टू प्ले दिस या फिर स्टारफील्ड या कुछ और। इट इज व्हाट इट इज। थोड़ा जल्दी आना चाहिए मेरे को, आई गेस शाम को। ये वार्म अप स्ट्रीम, वार्म अप स्ट्रीम। अरे फटाफट मेरा आर्कन को स्टार्ट करने वाली हूँ आज क्वेश्चन एंड स्ट्रीम पे दिख रहा है या नहीं दिख रहा है गेम? हाँ दिख रहा है। हाँ तो वार्म अप स्ट्रीम है, वार्म अप स्ट्रीम। आर्कन को स्ट्रीम है, क्या बुलवा रहे हो तुम मेरे से? वार्म अप स्ट्रीम। एनीवे, हेलो हॉक, हेलो, कैसे हो? तो जल्दी आना चाहिए था आपको, लाइक एक दिन पहले। क्वेस्टर स्ट्रीमर, क्वेस्टर स्ट्रीमर। आर्कन क्वेस्ट, हाँ आर्कन क्वेस्ट करना है भाई। वैलोरेंट तो पता नहीं भूल गई हूँ मैं खेलना, इतने जमाने हो गए। रिएक्शन, नो रिएक्शन यार। मेरे को गेम भी खेलना है। मैंने इतने दिनों से नहीं खेला आरपी के अलावा कुछ। आई वांट टू प्ले समथिंग एल्स। मतलब मैं खेला थोड़ा सा, गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट खेली थी मैं आरपी की स्ट्रीम, लाइक 3:30-4 बजे ख़त्म करके। उसके बाद मैं 1-2 घंटे जग कर गेंशिन खेलती थी। पर मुझे आर्क कॉन्क्वेस्ट करना है, वो तो स्ट्रीम पे ही करूँगी यार। काश मैंने ये पहले कर लिया होता, अभी टाइम लगा रहा है। कल परसों पक्का। जमा करो कंटेंट, कंटेंट आई नहीं रिएक्ट करने को, पहले तुम जमा करो फिर करेंगे हम रिएक्शन स्ट्रीम। ये तो बड़े ज़माने लगा देगा वेरीफाई होने में। व्हाट इज दिस? हाय मीकू, मुझे इतना मिस मत किया करो, ठीक है जिनके। कौशल कितना बड़ा है ये कोर्स, ये वाला? ऐसा रहा कल का एक्सपीरियंस। कल बाहर गए थे ना? कल नहीं गई थी, परसों गई थी। टायर्ड। उसके एक दिन पहले भी गई थी बाहर। अच्छा खासा बड़ा है, एक्ट 1 एक्ट 2 है, बहुत लाइक 2 से 3 घंटे है। चलो ठीक है, थोड़ा जितना होगा उतना कर लूँगी, बाकी कल के स्ट्रीम में कंटिन्यू कर लूँगी। एडोस निकी, थैंक्स फॉर रिन्यूइंग। आज के पहले मेंबर हो तुम। आई थिंक ओवरऑल चैनल के मेंबर्स भी एक्सपायर हो गए, मैंने किया नहीं ना, मैंने 15 दिन से स्ट्रीम। हाय प्रोफेस लाइव, हेलो हेलो गाइस। जिन्होंने भी नहीं रिन्यू करा है करवा लो फटाफट रिन्यू। मेंबरशिप रिन्यू करवा लो। थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू स्निकी। हाय, ये तो बहुत टाइम लगा रहा है लोड होने में। मैंने पीसी पे किया तो था थोड़ा सा गेंशिन स्ट्रीम। अब कौन सा नया पैच अपडेट आ गया जो ये लोग वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं इतना? $60 का गेम। आई थी हेलो हेलो। आज स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहे, मैं आऊँगी 10:30 बजे। ये छोटा सा स्ट्रीम करके 10 बजे बंद कर दूंगी, 10:15 अराउंड बंद कर दूंगी, उसके बाद फिर उधर आऊँगी। जब 4.0 आया था, है ना, 4.0 आया था, मैंने किया था ना, फिर ये क्यों वेरीफाई कर रहे हैं फिर से? रिन्यू मेंबरशिप फॉर मोर देन 1 स्ट्रीम इन 15 डेज। ये गेम मेरे को कभी समझ नहीं आया। हाँ, थोड़ा दिमाग चाहिए ना इसके लिए, आपको नहीं समझ, वो थोड़ा दिमाग वाले। करूंगा मैं, बस बस काट। हाई थॉट प्रोसेस। गाइस, अगर तुम चाहते हो 15 दिन में 2-4 स्ट्रीम और हो, या फिर 15 दिन बाद दिखो, तो मेंबरशिप उठा लो। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। कहीं मैं सपना तो नहीं देख रहा। चलो इसी बात पे मेंबरशिप उठाओ जल्दी से, नस काटो फ्रेंड्स। How was your day? How are you doing? Listen to me. You are perfect just the way you are. You are worth so much more than all those worries that you have. But okay, thank you so much. I mean, मैंने ट्राई नहीं करा ये गेम कभी। कोई नहीं, अच्छा गेम है, बट आई डोंट थिंक तुम्हें पसंद आएगा। ये आ भी सकता है, you never know. आर्कन क्वेस्ट किधर से स्टार्ट करना है? सबसे पहले वही जाके करना है। ये अकाउंट का पासवर्ड याद भी था, ये रीसेट करके आना पड़ा? नहीं याद था, डेली खेलती हूँ ना ये, देखो मैं डेली लाइक ऑलमोस्ट ही खेल लेती हूँ। कौशल को पता होगा, आजकल कौशल को वो करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ रही मेरे, क्या बोलते हैं, कमीशन। ये देखो 98% ये कर लिया, 81%, तो ये बेसिकली कितना 10% 12% था। ये ख़त्म किया है मैंने रात को 4-5 बजे बैठ कर। सो ये ऑलमोस्ट ओवर हो गया है मेरा। अच्छा, यूट्यूब पासवर्ड नेवर माइंड। हाँ, वो रिमेंबर पे डाल रखा है यूट्यूब पासवर्ड। यहाँ पे जाना है ना मुझे स्टार्ट करने के लिए। गेंशिन किसी को पसंद आए ना आए, वॉचिंग देखो है, 7 लोग तो हैं। हाय स्पेक्टर, हेलो हेलो। आई मीन लोग आ रहे, वही बड़ी बात है।
Paimon remembers. Nahida's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
मनदीप सुरेश्वरी, दत्त मेंबरशिप ले लूंगा और आप गायब। अरे लो, मेंबरशिप नहीं गायब होंगी, आप प्रॉमिस। रोज स्ट्रीम करूंगी, रोज गेंशन इम्पैक्ट स्ट्रीम करूंगी। नहीं यार, गेंशन इम्पैक्ट नहीं, मेरे को स्टारफील्ड करना है।
So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahida's in charge, right?
हेलो काइल, कैसे हो?
Paimon just hopes this piece
कैसे हो स्पेक्टर? गाइस आरपी होगी, चिंता मत करो, जो भी आरपी वाला है आरपी होगी। जागरण पेपर भागो मत यहाँ से प्लीज, मेरे चैनल को भी सपोर्ट चाहिए। आरपी होगी 10:30 बजे होगी। रोज स्ट्रीम करूंगी ऑन जागरण इज साइलेंट।
Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble. Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we
मेरी शक्ल पाइमोन जैसी होगी है, गोल गोल।
Ah, look who it is.
दिया।
Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
होता शो ऑफ इनकमिंग। म्याओ होता पुल करोगे? भेजो।
But never mind that.
आईडी पास डीएम करो।
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just
रोज स्ट्रीम करूंगी हर 2 वीक में। नहीं, रोज स्ट्रीम करूंगी, रोज स्ट्रीम करूंगी इस पर। 1 घंटे भी करूं लेकिन करूंगी। रात के 12 बजे ही ना करना पड़े करूंगी।
But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity.
एक गेम तो तुमको पसंद है, उससे ही बकबक है, तुमको पसंद नहीं।
Just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you...
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet.
बटर चिकन
Now,
खाना है
where's
पाइमन
that
को.
list Paimon made?
पाइमन छोड़ के सब पसंद है. ये
I
कौन है?
see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything.
ये कौन है?
Sad
FBI
enough to
agent.
see you go like, though, now
Fontaine
that I
agent.
think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
In her case, she'll know from our dreams anyway.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler and Paimon. Whether as a
Peach ka siya.
client or a
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Goodbye, Sumeru. Goodbye. Bye bye, guys. Thanks for watching. हो गया आज की stream. What? ये तो सीधे टेलीपोर्ट मार दिया उन्होंने यहाँ पर मेरे को. What is this? Welcome back. Nice to see you again. Hi Roshi. Nice to see you too. But ये मेरे को टेलीपोर्ट क्यों मार दिया इन लोगों ने यहाँ पर सीधे? यहाँ पे ये वाला रह गया अभी स्ट्रेच. ये वाला स्ट्रेच. थोड़ा कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है. हम आगे जाएंगे. कब आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट करना है? उसको गुड बाय बोल दिया हमने. ये बाद में करेंगे. लीवे हार्बर ये है ना आर कॉन्क्वेस्ट. लेट्स गो. सीधे टेलीपोर्ट. मैं तो अभी आया था. अच्छा श्रीमन नहीं. मजाक कर रही हूँ. मजाक कर रही हूँ. नाइट बॉट रुक जा. स्ट्रीम चालू होने दे. इतनी देर में तो मेरे तो कॉम्स हो जाते हैं. अच्छा अच्छा आ गई. भाई बाल ढंग से नहीं बनाए मैंने. ऐसे ही आ गई मैं. चलो किधर जाना है अब? और लेफ्ट. हाँ मैं कह रही थी स्कारा नारा खेलने में कितना बढ़िया लगता है. यू नो बेस्ट लाइक एक्सप्लोरर है ये बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फीचर. फिर से गया क्या नेट मेरा? लिफ्ट नहीं आ रही. ऐसे ही पूछ जाती हूँ. लिफ्ट की जरूरत नहीं है. वेलकम बैक. हाय रोशनी.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port. Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed.
Hi,
There are all
Kyle.
kinds
Welcome
of
back.
unusual machines.
It's even more impressive than I expected. So I heard it's about what I imagined.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think? Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of
सीधे
useful
आइकॉन के पास.
information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point. Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality.
Hi, Swapna.
Whatever that means. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty
मैंने कोई
decent
स्पॉइलर
person.
नहीं देखा, मैंने कुछ नहीं पढ़ा है, तो मुझे नो आइडिया.
Yeah, I
आई हैव
didn't
नो आइडिया
expect
क्या
that
होने
kind of
वाला है
ending for him.
आर्कन क्वेस्ट
I
में.
thought he would at least fight on a
Internet
little longer
backup,
for his
mhm.
family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened.
I mean, I tried as
Still,
much
his
कि मैं
story's
स्पॉइलर
quite
ना
the
पढूं.
tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you too?
मैंने सब
I
देखा
couldn't
है.
help but notice you.
मैंने
standing
नहीं
here
देखा
listening.
because I wanted like real reaction on stream, that's why.
We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just
मुझे
the
लगा
Opera
ऑपेरा
House.
हाउस अलग है, but फोर्टीन कोर्ट ऑफ जस्टिस अलग. दोनों सेम है.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette. As well
Neuvillette.
as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance.
Oratress.
Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what
ओपेरा हाउस और कोर्ट रूम में सब नाटक एक छत के नीचे.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any table.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right.
वो
After
करती
all,
क्या है?
she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before.
ये फोंटेन में कोर्ट रूम का वजन नहीं था.
The Hydro Archon is kind of like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors.
तो सैड क्यों लग
Otherwise,
रहा
I
है?
might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come
Monsieur.
on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House, but who knows how long handshake. Hey, what are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Lynette.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? Ah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then.
Konnichiwa. Hi,
Noticed
Hendrix.
that you
Hello.
seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids.
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The
अच्छा
sun
पहले
shone
पानी नहीं था क्या
brightly,
इतना?
and the air was
Bennett have
filled
another
with the
subject.
scent
Bennett.
of the
Bennett.
sea.
Bennett.
But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
यार मैंने ना पता है 40 पुल्स करे 43 44 और मेरे को ना एक भी वो नहीं मिला फेमिनिन मैं फेमिनिन के चक्कर में चाइल्ड पे पुल कर रही थी आई डोंट इवन नीड चाइल्ड
What you mean?
मैंने लिटरली 10 पुल सेव करके निकाल लिया आई
I
थॉट
don't
मैं
believe
कंट्रोल
you've had
करूंगी
the
पुल नहीं
pleasure
करूंगी
of
बट मेरे से
meeting.
नहीं हुआ
Are you
और
Lynette's
फेमिनिन
new
के बहाने
friends?
मैं कर रही थी बिकॉज़ फेमिनिन से पानी में
You are?
तैरने का लाइक वो स्पीड बढ़ जाता है ना पार्टी में
Thanks for looking
40
after my
pulls कर ली मैंने
sister.
43
She often
pretty
comes
हो
here
गया
to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern.
चाइल्ड तो डैडी है
Allow me
चाइल्ड
to
डैडी है
introduce myself. I'm
आपको नहीं चाहिए?
Linny, and this is my sister
Nivule.
Lynette. If I had to
Nivule.
guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
There's hardly anything left for me to say with you around.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were
मेरा
right,
फेमिनिन
Paimon.
C3 हो गया
We are
मेरे को
quite
मिले नहीं ना
similar.
फेमिनिन क्या करूं मैं
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she
आक्रो
said
आया
that the
चला गया
water
जब
is
मैं
engulfing your memories?
बफर हो रहा
And that
था
it won't be long before it engulfs you too.
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold
Hi
for a
Surya,
moment.
hello.
We
How are
still
you?
haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hello Lenny, it's a pleasure to meet you. ऐसे क्या देख रहा है?
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense.
My feminine
Just
C7.
consider it a sort of
Oh, you haven't
etiquette
played
we
since
have
1
here in
month.
Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. Please, follow me.
My Yellen C69. Yellen, average Yellen hours. बमचा, टोपी वाला बमचा। इसको लेके जाऊंगी। इसका ड्रेस एक्चुअली लग रहा है जैसे इधर का है ना। My in real 3000 in real
You
क्या?
said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
मॉमी क्लोथिंग क्या लग रही है ये?
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
इनको वीजा वगैरह चाहिए होता है क्या या सीधे चले जाते हैं? Nobody here seems to be holding a glass.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a
Step bro बना
god,
लिया।
and
हाँ,
I will
feminine
never
को पूछते नहीं
entertain
हैं।
the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Fosalor, hereby
Fosalor.
welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh?
Hi Palakshi, hello.
What's
Hi
with these
Lastford.
looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not know?
अच्छा, they
this
already know
before?
about them.
Hey,
How you doing? मैं
what's
ठीक
all
हूँ,
the
मैं ठीक हूँ।
commotion?
Like finally अब जाके मेरे को खेलने को मिल रहा
Is
है।
that Lady Farina?
एक दिनों
Is there
बाद।
some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
I'm doing
Yes,
amazing
but
at surgery.
don't get too excited now.
क्या हुआ? What happened to
My
you?
dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to
Oh,
see.
you had a LASIK surgery. How much did it cost?
To fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Fighting gods. I have a resume.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend.
What do
I
you
admire
eat?
her bravery.
मुझे
You
भी
have
करवाना
the
है.
courage to draw their sword
मजाक
against
में
a
बोल
god.
दिया मैंने बैंक में 10
She
करोड़
is
डाले.
obviously a true warrior.
भेजो भेजो मुझे LASIK करवानी है.
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for
Oh, yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
Stay strong button.
On Araneas,
Hi, Evan.
criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of
आते ही
justice,
challenge कर दिया.
I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Oh, all right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much
Purina,
about the
another sister of
crowd's
Paimon, दोनों
reactions?
बड़े-बड़े.
Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house.
ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे.
Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a
I mean,
duel
she
in
looks
court?
other
You mean you're
personality.
going to put us on trial?
क्या नाम है उसका? Special. Special की याद आ रही है इसको देख के. Man, this Purina is special. हाँ, yes, special 2.2. Yes, I was just thinking about it when आपका chat देखा मैंने. And we haven't committed any crimes. We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
ये क्लोरीन कब आ रही है? मेरे को चाहिए.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first
But in
3
Festival make
days
an-
of each month. You are
Yeah.
clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then
जी, ये
in the
flying
name of the
object लेकर आई
High
इसलिए.
Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina.
Chlorine
I don't
गोदी
mean
ले
to
लो.
spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
Possibilities कम है.
As a magician who just rained on your
Time है क्या
parade,
इसको आने
I
में?
naturally
Chlorine
should
को?
shoulder the responsibility of
Okay, I will
saving
leave
the
it to
show.
Bye bye. Thanks for
So,
coming.
with such an
care.
audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
हाथ में आग लगा दी.
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
इसका हाथ पकड़ा था और वहाँ पे पैट किया था इसने. क्या रस्सी बांध दिया?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon.
Well,
This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
पालतू चिड़िया बना दिया.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy.
टाइमर पता है
With you
4.5
here,
तक है तो बहुत टाइम
today's
है
performance can finally be called
स्टोरी देखो ना सस्पेंस या बता दो सारा
Performance?
नेक्स्ट ईयर आएगी
You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other
अच्छा
lands.
हाई बड़ी
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon.
रामायण वाली
That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Yeah, confusing is a good way to put it. Is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where
अच्छा आई
criminal
वाली
trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances.
अच्छा
To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first. You really mean it? This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
मैजिक पॉकेट
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
गेंशिन में फाउंटेन के साथ दो स्टार कैरेक्टर
About
दिया है, पता नहीं
that.
कौन से दो स्टार कैरेक्टर
You asked, I'm not sure exactly when
इस
it
आइकन
began,
प्रेस के बाद फील
but a
करोगे तो
prophecy
चलो
has
के
been
पढ़ाई कर लेते
circulating around
हैं
Fontaine.
ऐसा है क्या
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned.
अच्छा
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with
ग्लोबल
sin?
वार्मिंग हो रही है सिम
What
थोड़ी
is that
होता है
supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been
Hydro main
concrete
character,
evidence for
two-star
any of
character.
these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
हाय वेरा
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
But now the water is engulfing a memories. It won't be long before it engulfs us.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity.
अच्छा सामान
I'm
भर
sure
के
they
ले
will
जाओ.
come in handy when
Global
people are moving
warming.
their
Hi
belongings.
Sauce Pass, hello. Ban कर दूंगा.
Gets it? It's like
How are
preparing
you?
for a rainy day. But this is more than a
फ्लड्स की तैयारी कर रहा है. यहाँ लोग पानी में डूब
Perhaps
रहे हैं.
only absolute power could ever contend
They can
with
just
such
move
a
to desert,
catastrophe.
duh.
But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone near.
I am Mod, how are you? Magic pocket, बस 3 magic pocket.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one
2
with the
साल में हो
ocean,
जाएगा खत्म.
couldn't
Don't
live apart
worry.
from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all,
2025 में
it'll be
खत्म हो
like
जाएगा.
going home.
Oh, we hadn't heard that.
मतलब 2025 के end तक तो मतलब
People can't live
2026
underwater.
तक खत्म हो
They'll
जाएगा.
die. You should probably still take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't
Oh, he's saying पानी के अंदर भी
necessarily
रह
mean
सकता है.
death.
आएगा को देखो जमीन के अंदर रहती है.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Oh, please, also thank the magician on my behalf when
I'm gonna
you
miss
get the
Paimon
chance.
and you too, है ना? Me too. मैं कौशल से ये बात कर रही थी भाई डिप्रेशन हो जाएगा ये गेम खत्म हुआ तो कुछ करने को नहीं बचेगा जब अभी 2 ही नेशन बचे हैं कहाँ का ब्लॉन्ड ग्रेनियर का सस्ता बोट कैप्टन
I don't want that thing. Way I see it,
मैं तो डिप्रेशन में
prophecy's
रहता हूँ
true.
अच्छा
It's still gonna be a long
3
time
नेशन ना
before
2
the water
नेशन
can cover
नाटलैंड और
everything.
वही तो बचा
Life
है
is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the
नाटलैंड
future all
और
the time?
स्नेस्ना एक तो बचा है
We'll cross
बाकी
that
सब
bridge
तो हो
when we
गया
get to it.
You should still take it.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic
वो लास्ट
pockets?
वाले का नाम याद नहीं आ रहा
That was fast. So,
कानरिया
what did people have to
कानरिया
say?
तो मतलब वो
I
बीच
bet
बीच
you
में ऐसे
heard
आएगा
some,
कानरिया और जो सेलेस्टिया में भी
interesting
ये
opinions.
ऊपर आसमान में जाएगी क्या मालूम
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes.
बट वो
I
डिपेंड
know they'll
करता है
change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
ओ वेट ल्यूमिन है एमसी मुझे लगा E30
Yes,
है E30
one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop.
दोनों एमसी
You
हैं
wanna
आई
collect
मीन
materials? Just
डिपेंड
tell us what the materials look like, and we'll have.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some
Well, game के
maritime
according Lumen
flowers.
evil है
I
और
remember
Ether
seeing them near the
is
waterfront
DMC.
on the east side of the harbor.
ट्रेलर्स के अकॉर्डिंग मतलब मेल कैरेक्टर रिया कौन है? रिया कौन है? पीछे देख रहे हो क्या तुम स्ट्रीम? पहले तो रिफ्रेश मारो, जो स्ट्रीम देख रहा है एक बार रिफ्रेश मारो ना।
It seems we have to use Hydra to collect for maritime flowers.
हाइड्रो चाहिए?
We'll need a strategy.
मच्छी काम आ रही है पता है, लाइक वर्थ इट कैरेक्टर है।
Let's move out.
दोनों एमसी हैं, सब ठीक है। स्ट्रीम ऑन टाइम है। बंगाली कैरेक्टर ये बंगाली कैरेक्टर। ओ मच्छी, ओ या बंगाली है ये। मच्छी जैसे कपड़े ही पहने।
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an
रोशनी को बोलना
experienced
पड़ेगा।
traveler. I've also finished collecting a few. Maybe next
मच्छी
time
cosplay
you'll
कर
feel
देगा।
like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power saving mode today. Otherwise,
Power
I
saving
fear
mode.
I may not have any energy left for the performance at the opera house.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the opera?
यस अस्तिको को बारबरा।
Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
डॉल्फिन जंप इन वाटर में चोरी करेगी है।
Oh, he's right.
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Let's move out. Hup. Hup. Let's move out.
Squall and Fury. Search for it.
इधर जाना है, टॉप ऑफ द लेफ्ट। बड़ा टाइम लगता है यार लिफ्ट को आने में। टीपी करें, देखते हो कितने देर में लिफ्ट आता है।
Too slow.
स्लो है क्या लिफ्ट? आया।
The wind rises.
पता है ये बच्चा भी वर्थ इट है लिटरली। इतना एक्सप्लोरेशन में इतना काम आता है ना ये, और लाइक वो सब होता है ना, वो लाइट को चेस करने वाला और कलेक्ट करने वाला, और ये सब में ये बहुत लाइक यूज़फुल है। लाइक अजुहा और शाओ और इन सब से बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़फुल है ये। लिफ्ट 4 हाल में आ जाएगी भाई, मेरे घर की लिफ्ट जैसी है। ये कितना स्लो है यार।
Quit following me.
इसके ऊपर जाना है। कुछ नहीं करा।
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
इसको लेता बट अब फाउंटेन में बहुत वाइफस आ रही है।
Look, isn't that her?
वो तो ले रहे हो ना, न्यू बुलेट तो ले रहे हो ना। मुझे नहीं पसंद नल्ला वॉन्डरर। नल्ला मतलब एक्सप्लोरेशन के लिए
No.
एसएस।
She noticed us? She said, what should we do? Should we chase her?
Our job is to block this path.
You're right. She might also be trying... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Behold!
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you
No
enough.
RP
I didn't notice a thing earlier.
लगा देती हूँ ना
Anyway,
लाइन में फिर
I
RP
should be
करती हूँ
going
आधे
now.
घंटे में।
Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning with the thief
करूँगी
and stolen?
RP करूँगी जाके पर। मंडे है मैडम जी।
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the
बोलना ही
ground.
बेकार था।
By
अरे
the
यार
time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general
Far Cry
direction she
Weekend
went,
Deal।
but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh,
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact,
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
डांट
you're
पड़ गई।
right, you're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
NPC
But
से
at
हार
least we were
गया।
able to get the stolen
मेरे को
items back,
याद
so it
करो
wasn't a
वो
complete failure.
ल्यूए के दिन पूरा पहाड़ चढ़ के रिसोर्सेज जमा करते थे। मैं स्ट्रीम पे लिटरली पहाड़ चढ़ती थी, फिर भी बस गिर गई, फिर दोबारा चढ़ते थे, शाव
All
लेके चढ़ते थे
right,
मतलब
let's
पहाड़।
put this little
तो भाई
detour
कितना
behind us.
easy। अब तो कम से कम पहाड़ नहीं चढ़ना पड़ता। एक्वा बस लेनी है, तो वो लगा दूँ सोल सिटी लाइन में लग जाऊँ। एक्वा बस लेनी है सोल सिटी। बोलना ही बेकार था। अरे बोलना ही बेकार क्यों यार? अच्छा क्या याद दिला दिया, कनेक्ट करने के लाइन में लग जाती है, 15 मिनट बंद करके उधर जाना है। वालो आ जाओ। नहीं नहीं, एक दिन विदाउट आरपी देखता स्ट्रीम बट। अरे तो मंडे टू फ्राइडे तो यही होगा ना, वो सैटरडे संडे मैंने स्ट्रीम नहीं किया, वो मेरी गलती है। 4 नंबर पे हूँ, चलो तो ये थोड़ा सा खेल लेते हैं। करूँगी, थोड़ा जल्दी आऊँगी, 3 घंटे यहाँ स्ट्रीम करके फिर उधर जाऊँगी आरपी में। ना मैं नहीं ले रहा, आर्कॉन के लिए सेव कर रहा था। आर्कॉन इमीडिएटली थोड़ी लाइक बाद में आ जाएगी, टाइम तो लगेगा ना। न्यूला निकाल लो, आर्कॉन भी निकाल लेना, इजी पीजी। आज मंडे पता है ना? हाँ मंडे है पता है, इसलिए तो बोल रही हूँ। आरपी खेलने जाना है, सैटरडे संडे को नहीं खेलते ना।
really know how to use water.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel between several... It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to...
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
कॉलेज ट्रैवल कैसा था?
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
हाय प्रभु बीको। अरे बारिश वारिश हो रही थी, थोड़ा चल।
It's about time for us to
But it was
leave.
nice, it was fun.
Let's get on board.
बारिश हो रही थी, अंधेरा और था, मैं थोड़ा सा लेट हो गई थी और नो लास्ट डे था। ये कौन आ रही? मीको आरपी चालू करे और सिटी में कोई ना हो। ऐसे मत बोलो स्वप्निल यार, सिटी में कोई ना हो। पैसे मिले? नहीं नहीं अभी नहीं।
What? Traveler,
I never guessed I'd bump into you all riding the Aquabus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in
यार ये तो
Fontaine?
NPC लग रही
I
है.
didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence.
But ये है कौन?
As travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us.
एक सेकंड, ये कैसे जानती है शार्लेट को?
Introduce you to our new friend.
ऐसे की बात कर रही है, लोग इसे जानता है.
Oh, no need for
हैरी
introductions.
पॉटर है. ये सुमेरु आई थी क्या?
I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure
विजन
to
है
meet
उसके
you.
पास.
I'm
3.7 के
Cheryl, a
इवेंट
reporter
में
for
आई
the
है.
Steambird.
अच्छा.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performance.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place. So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can
लास्ट
still
मेरे वाली
manage to
क्वेस्ट
keep
की थी,
readers' attention
लिमिटेड
as
आइलैंड
long as
वाली.
you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's
ये
the
क्या
same
है
old
उसमें?
topics.
मॉन्स्टर लीवा इनाजुमा सुमेरु सब जगह गई थी ट्रैवलर के साथ.
For
यार
example,
मैंने वो लिमिटेड आइलैंड वाली करी तो थी. But I don't remember her. Why?
Or how a financial criminal was once so
नहीं
poor
उसमें नहीं थी, वो
that they gave a
थिएटर वाले में नहीं
piece
थी,
of
थिएटर
bread for
मैकेनिकल
5 days.
वाले में नहीं थी. ये दूसरे वाले में थी क्या?
You're
Sorry.
right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller
उसके पहले वाले
stories are a
वर्जन में हो
waste of
गए
my
3.7
talents.
में. मैंने नहीं किया क्या? वो मिस कर दिया क्या मैंने?
Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of
Bless you.
cases actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's if I'm the
मैंने
first
किया
with
था,
a
आपने किया
draft
था.
ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steam. Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy.
एक जिसमें बेनेट मिल रहा था अभी रिसेंटली, बेनेट फ्री का बेनेट, उसमें भी नहीं थी ना ये.
So, what is the serial
3.7 पुराना हो
disappearances
गया.
of young women case? You mean the
इसलिए
culprit hasn't
पूरा
been found?
माइक में घुस के छींके हो या हेडफोन तक हवा आई.
That's
माइक
right.
तो इतना
The
दूर है,
first
मैं तो
missing
पीछे
girl
हूँ
case
यार.
happened
ऐसे क्या
almost
बोल रहे
20
हो?
years ago.
म्यूट कर लूंगी चलो.
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age,
लड़कियां गायब हो रही हैं,
and
what
that
the
they
fuck?
all vanished. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
कॉपीकैट क्रिमिनल्स क्या
Yes,
बात है?
possible.
ब्लैकलिस्ट
But either way,
चल रहा है
I
यहाँ
believe
पर.
that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to
डार्क
be
होने वाला
exposed.
है. हैं?
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way
Wow,
to track down
protective
the
brother.
culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
यार तुम नाराज हो जाते हो, ऐसे नाराज मत होना. डिसलाइक कर सकते. नहीं मैं नाराज नहीं हुई. कट सीन है. आ जाओ तुम
I
घुस के
really enjoyed
अंदर
chatting
तुम
with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we...
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have...
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This is...
कंटेंट का आर्किटेक्चर बहुत बढ़िया है जैसे रैंडम ऑब्जर्वेशन मेरे को इतना पसंद नहीं आया लाइक मेरे थोड़ी और एक्सपेक्टेशंस थे मुझे समीरू ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा टू बी ऑनेस्ट I mean this isn't how I imagine content the city is good but जो island वाला part है तो थोड़ा बड़ा भरा और होगा like घर वर ज़्यादा होंगे but then it's kind of wild टेढ़े मेरे island से पानी है आसपास बस थोड़ा और you know वैसा होंका स्टार रेल टाइप का सुमेरू मुझे फन लगा
Too slow.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some
मेरे
new
को फेमिनिन
friends that I would
चाहिए
like to
मिल
introduce.
नहीं रहा मुझे
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
ये shy boy एकदम
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that father will be returning soon. I
Father आ रहा
suppose
है?
that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Minute
My name is
2.0.
Hyman, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
हाय पिक्चर फेमिनिन गाँव गया है नेक्स्ट किसी बैच में आ जाएगा
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interrupt. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine.
I'm
Always
okay
quick with
आपके
the
साथ
underwater
फेमिनिन ले ला
work.
siblings
All
कैमरा
right,
ब्लर
I'll
हो
take
गया
these to the
शायद
workshop.
कैमरा ब्लर हो गया शायद आउट ऑफ फोकस चला गया ठीक हो जाएगा ठीक हो जाएगा टिट्टी कैम है थोड़ा सा यू नो अरे अरे बारिश हो रही ये हाल ना मेरा एमिटी में हो गया था बारिश होने लगी थी वहाँ पर हाय वंशिका हेलो
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right.
भाई एमिटी का कैंपस कितना बड़ा है इट लुक्स लाइक अ मॉल पता है ऐसा है कि बीच में खाली स्पेस है बहुत बड़ा
Sure is weird.
और ग्राउंड फ्लोर
I'm afraid that's just how it
और
is
बेसमेंट
here.
टाइप का
It often
उधर
rains on
पूरे लाइक
days where there are
सबवे
trials being held in the
एंड
Opera House, but don't worry,
निरुलाज
it'll clear
एंड
up
पता
soon
नहीं
enough.
इतने सारे मैकडी वैकडी हैं सब एंड देन यू नो कपड़े के दुकान और बार्बर शॉप्स और बुक
There's a
स्टोर एंड
legend
स्टेशनरी
about the
स्टोर्स
rain that I tend to
सब
believe.
नीचे एंड देन ऊपर
It's
हॉस्टल्स
said
हैं
that
आई
a
वाज लाइक
dragon of
व्हाट
water once resided in
एंड दे हैव सो
Fontaine,
मेनी फूड स्टॉल्स
though we don't know where the dragon went.
कैमरामैन जल्दी फोकस
Every
करो
time it weeps, the
कैमरा पे
skies will
फोकस नहीं
cloud
हो रहा
up
नो
and
क्या
pour
करा
out rain.
छोड़ो हाँ तो लाइक आई वाज लाइक ब्रो व्हाई दिस इज अ
When I was
campus
a child, my mother told me that Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon!
don't cry
Don't cry!
could that hydro dragon be elemental dragon of Fontaine another one of the elemental dragons of the बात अच्छा हाइड्रो ड्रैगन रोता है तो बारिश होती है बारबरा के शॉप हाँ पढ़ाई भी होती है ना वहाँ बहुत बड़ा कैंपस है बहुत बड़ा थोड़ा वॉक लिया मैंने बट बारिश हो रही थी
Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
उसको सिटी क्यों नहीं
You
दिख रहा
know, you might be a more
फिर
popular
सिंगेप्टा
magician if you
खंडाला वाला
understood the
कैंपस नहीं
concept
देखा
of
है और अच्छा
romanticism.
है क्या
Or could I
आरपी नहीं आज आरपी करूंगी मैं अभी लाइन में
Sorry,
लगी हुई
it
हूँ
might
3
be
out of
because we've
36
never
है
met the Hydro Dragon.
ये होते ही फिर आरपी पे
Perhaps we
स्विच
can't
कर
be
लूंगी
comforted by
ये
the
करते
words
हैं
of
मैं।
strangers.
ये लाइन में लगी हुई हूँ अभी मैं ये खत्म हो जाए जैसे ही घुस जाऊंगी सर्वर में स्विच कर लूंगी गेम
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Aeneas. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the opera house.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner. I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted.
फेमिनिन इज
And the
मी
boss there tends to be pretty
कौन से हो गए थे
talkative.
हाँ हो गए थे
Fremine
कल ही
has
कर
always
दिया
been a
था
little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry.
हाइड्रो ड्रैगन पाइमन को खा जाएगा हाँ भाई बिल्लियाँ बहुत
Sorry for
कोशिश
the
कर रही हैं दरवाजे
inconvenience.
पे चढ़ के अंदर
I'm
आने
quite
की
useless when it comes to such tasks.
Oh, no need, no need.
आज फ्रेमिने वाह स्ट्रीम हाँ मैं 1 घंटे से लाइव हूँ तुम आए नहीं यार वो डिस्कॉर्ड पे क्यों नहीं दिखाता स्ट्रीमिंग हियर करके मेरा नहीं दिखा रहा मेरा दिखा रहा 5 वेब ओपन करके बैठी हूँ
The wind rises.
फेमिनिन वैसे वर्थ इट टू हैव अ क्रायो प्लस फिजिकल मस्त डैमेज तो करता है क्रायो प्लस फिजिकल
Hello?
यूला का छोटा भाई नेक्स्ट मंथ आई विल बी रीबॉर्न 9 महीने के हो जाओगे
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something
Okay.
made?
Okay.
Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some
स्ट्रीमर
materials.
मोड एनेबल करो
Here they are.
डिस्कॉर्ड पे
They're for making...
अच्छा ऐसा होता है
what
क्या?
were they called again?
Ah, these must be for Magic Pockets. I could tell right away.
Streamer
I've
mode.
already made several orders worth now.
ओह अब आया अच्छा अच्छा डिसेबल करने से नहीं आता स्ट्रीमर मोड ऑन रखना होता है टिक टिक इसलिए तो बोला पर मैंने यूला का बिछड़ा हुआ भाई
No, no need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount, but they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I
लोडेड
can't say for sure.
भाई पाइमन
who
कितनी
knows?
बदतमीज है दूसरों के पैसे का
Maybe there's
डिस्कस
good
कर रही
money
है
to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology, and wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the
Listen to
details
punk
myself,
and drift
but basically,
drifting is so chill
when a
bro
trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale harvests people's belief in justice.
oh my god I love
Energy
hearing
to be
French
used
you know
all around Fontaine.
oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale वो जो फ्रेंच एक्सेंट में जो बोलते हैं ना मेरे को लाइक सुनने में बड़ा अच्छा लगता है तुम लोग अच्छा लगता है क्या वो कोई रील्स वगैरह आते हैं जिसमें लोग फ्रेंच बोल रहे होते हैं ना इट्स सो लाइक गुड टू हियर उनकी एक्सेंट फॉन्टेन में अच्छा है नहीं तो बाकी जगह ये हथौड़ा पीट रहे होते वही
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
कर दिया कमा लिया फ्रेंच
Oh yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really
ऐसा
put it
रियल
that
लाइफ
way
में होने
before.
लगा तो इंडिया को तो
Sounds like
जरूरत
it
ही नहीं
makes
है
sense.
कोल की और पानी की और इस सब की सब मोदी इस पे भरोसा करता है
Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy
Unlimited
called
power.
MIYA. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
अरे बाप रे लुटेरे आ गए
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off
हफ्ता
by the
लेने
end of this month? I want
हफ्ता लेते हैं
50%
लोग इधर
today.
वाह
Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You.
है जी स्पॉइल मत करो यार स्वप्न
Seems business isn't
मैं तो
so great for the
इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की बात
workshop.
कर रही थी
We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Hey, hold
हफ्ता
on.
लेने आए हैं हफ्ता
Before you
निकालो
go
मामा
around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
ओ भाई इसको देखो जब जब चाहो वहीं पहुंच जाता है ये चाइल्ड
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from
सिंप
Northland
करता है ये
Bank,
लुमेन
that's
पे
fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in
हफ्ता लेने आए हो
Fontaine. What are the chances?
अरे चोरा सिंप वर्थ तो है लुमेन पे सिंप करता है ये चाइल्ड
Nice to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far, right, Travel?
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy.
नसीब समझो
Getting something?
पाइमन पे सिंप नहीं करना आज ये मैं ठीक हूँ तुम बचाओ
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there?
भगा दिया उसको
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friend? Listen to me, boy. If you want your Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of
ये वसूली
self-defense.
बंदा तो मेरे को भी था हर जगह घूमता है ये वसूल करने वाला
Okay?
I'm sure this won't take...
oh we get to play from child
Bring it on. Riptide.
चाइल्ड मच्छी बन गई
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you... Huh?
Now's my chance!
पावर गया इसका ओइला थप्पड़ मार दी
Huh. That was weird.
Or use color delusion.
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them.
ये देखो कैसे भाग रहे
Maybe
पीछे
there's something
मुंह
wrong
छिपा
with
के
my
भाग रहे
vision?
कोने में.
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never
Vision की
mind.
बात
It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? And don't say it's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
No RP today. यार लाइन में लगी हूँ. डिस्प्ले कैप्चर कर देते हैं. लाइन में लगी हूँ. लाइन में जैसे घुस जाऊंगी फिर आरपी स्टार्ट कर दूंगी.
What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
Oh yes.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself, but recently there seems to be some
मेरे
sort
को
of
मॉड बना
restless
थोड़ी देर के लिए
power
जो भी
stirring
आरपी
inside of me.
करेगा.
And I don't.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
यहाँ मेरे को डिनर करने का
That
मन
is
कर
a
रहा है.
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14,
I fell into
I
some
fell into
unknown
some
abyss.
unknown abyss. It was during that time I
छोटा
learned
बच्चा
nearly
था मैं.
all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
अबिस में चला गया और स्कर्क.
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques.
कौन सा गेम है? Genshin Impact मोबाइल गेम है.
One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice.
मैं तो ये पाव भाजी खा रहा
From
हूँ.
what I
अच्छा.
could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental power. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind.
अच्छा.
I'll never forget.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted.
It's very possible that the power inside you connected to the incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found
Skirk
nothing.
कौन है? Like
There
वो
isn't even a trace of
शेषनाया
the
के
place where I
मतलब
remember falling into the
पता नहीं
abyss.
कौन है.
Oh, it sounds like some...
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the North...
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelist? You mean it's their job?
मैं चाइल्ड निकालने वाला था जब स्टोरी में देखा बंदा अल्ट में वेल समन करता फिर पता चला प्लेबल विन करता.
Yep, in
वो
Fontaine,
delusion
before
है
a
उसका
criminal goes to
इसलिए.
court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists
Duelist,
are all
मतलब चल रहा
powerful
है.
fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case
7
scenario
minutes
is
to
that you're
Jagra.
simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled
अच्छा एक लोरेन है क्या
with, which is
duelist? Hi
exactly
Sam, I'm
why I was
okay.
itching
How
to
was your
face
day?
them as soon as I got to Fontaine.
Disillusion ना हो जाए वेद चाहिए.
Apparently,
Illusion
the one
चाहिए
I'm meeting
deluded.
today, Clorend, is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Duelist है
I've
duelist
been
है.
asking her for
अगर
some time
DPS तो
before
होगा
she
वैसे
finally
support नहीं
agreed to
होगी.
face me today.
Well,
गोलियां
that's
मारती.
wild for ya.
इलेक्ट्रो गोलियां.
Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
क्या दिया ये? इतना दूर उड़ा के.
Your vision?
विजन नहीं पकड़ लिया.
Giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
क्लोरेन duelist तो है गन भी अपन है वही.
Whatever gave you
और
that idea?
फ्रांस से भी है you know.
I'll be in.
और कौन है फ्रांस से जो गन यूज करता है पावर में अपनी चेन बार.
Sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever.
Next Wednesday update के लिए excited. New Valley is coming. New Valley is coming. But I have what? 2 primos. चलो सर्वर में एंट्री मिल गई होगी मे बी. अब मोर कट सीन. सर्वर में एंट्री तो मिल गई. चलो इसको बंद करते हैं.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all.
कहीं क्लोरीन चेंबर तो नहीं. यस चेंबर ही
Paimon
है.
never saw that twist coming.
मी लर्किंग
The murder
Emote.
mystery novels here are amazing.
Emote.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a
मोटू
lot
बोल रहे
different
तुम
than
मेरे
the
को.
light novels you see
Ayan
from my
Bansal.
publishing house. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially.
चुप हो जा.
Sorry about that. Paimon will. Hey, shouldn't we? Lenny said that the opera house is on air in ES, so
चल
let's go right
खत्म
now.
हुआ ये. Yeah, feminine like is important, right? I mean, टीम में feminine free का नहीं मिलेगा क्या? मैं कब से पुल कर रही हूँ, मिल ही नहीं रहा मुझे वो. कितना पेटी हो गया. अभी मेंबरशिप मिली है फ्री वाली यूज करने दो. कल करना यूज. feminine नहीं मिल रहा मेरे को. 40, 41, 42. 43. मेरी 50 पिटी तो ऐसी हो जाएगी यार. इस पे कितनी चल रही है? 9 की चल रही है इस पे. इस पे 43 की चल रही है. ग्राइंड कर दोगे तो 80 पिटी हो जाएगी. हाँ फिर जब वो आएगा तब तक हो जाएगी. चलो ऐसा करो गाइस, उधर आ जाओ. क्या बोलते हैं, जागरण प्ले वाले चैनल पर 5 मिनट में मैं लाइव आ रही हूँ. ठीक है. हाय सुजीन, हेलो. लिंक डाल देती हूँ इन केस यू गाइस डोंट नो विच चैनल. लेस देन 5 minutes I'll come live over there. ये वाले चैनल पे लाइव आ रही हूँ मैं. आ जाओ उधर आ जाओ. 2 मिनट में आ रही हूँ मैं. जागरण पे सब्सक्राइब कर लो जाकर. मिलते हैं. एक टाइम था यहाँ से फतुही टीवी पे. या फतुही टीवी कम से कम 1:30 बजे 1 बजे रात को करती थी यार. 1 बजे करने को मिले जागरण तो मैं कर लूँ आराम से. यू नो व्हाट आई मीन. चलो बाय बाय गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग. मतलब बाय बाय क्या, उधर आ जाओ.